Hello there, everybody. This is Coach Tara from CoachTara.com, and I've got a question for you. If I could share with you one thing that's going to help you close more sales in your business, would you be interested in learning more? Well, today I'm studying prospecting because it's one of the things that I consider myself weak at. And so what I'm doing is I'm going into my all-in library inside of my Lead System Pro and starting right from the beginning, and I'm getting in touch with some people that I'm just like, oh, I love learning from these people. So I was listening to a call that was conducted by Jeffrey Combs for the My Lead System Pro community, and in the webinar replay, in the replay, the whole thing was about the psychology of closing. But there's one particular point that he kept making over and over and over again. It was like, and it makes so much sense, and I want to share it with you today because there's a lot of controversy about whether or not it's your skill set that needs to be increased or if it's your mindset that needs to be increased. And again and again and again, yes, in order to be successful in this industry, you have to have a strong skill set. Absolutely. And I've argued again and again and again that if you don't have the right mindset, you will never be able to relax enough to learn the skill set that you need to be successful. And that keeps ringing true. The more I study, the more I get in touch with these amazing producers in this industry. It's just outrageous. If you cannot relax when you go to get on the phone with a prospect, or if you go to get into a Facebook message with a prospect, if you cannot relax and adjust how your energy is being transmuted to the people that you're talking to, you're never going to close the amount of people into your business that you should be closing into your business. You're turning people off and turning them away. Why? Because your mindset has to be right. You have to have a healthy emotional balance in your brain and in your heart so that when you go into a conversation with somebody, you can create what we call anonymity, and you are no longer attached to the outcome of that phone call or that message. It's so crazy important. I was just watching a video from Ray Higdon the other day, and he was talking about creating it so that you're not even worried about whether or not somebody says yes. And sometimes people that are just beginning, that are struggling, that maybe they misunderstood for any numerous reasons the way this industry works, and they thought that once they invested their first setup, and maybe they've been here for 90 days or 9 months or something, and things are not working out, that it's really hard to detach yourself away from the result that you're looking for. It's really difficult to detach yourself from that. And I'm here to tell you that there's got to be something more inside of you. You've got to be able to dig a little bit deeper, guys, so that you're able to get relaxed in situations where you're prospecting and talking to people. Because if you're not relaxed, even if your words don't say it, even if your tone doesn't show it, there's a very important thing that I need to share with you right now. I'm going to look at my paper because it's a rule. It's something that Jeffrey taught in this, and this really hit home, and this is what it is. When you're having a conversation with somebody, either in chat, because in case you didn't realize this, even in the Facebook chat, people can feel how you're talking to them. It's absolutely true. I know it because I know how I react when I get prospected on Facebook, and who can get through to me and who can talk to me and who can get me to buy and who can't. It has everything to do with how I am feeling them energetically through their chat. Okay, everything. So whether you're on the phone or in a chat, this is how it goes. 38% of your emotional balance or imbalance is going to be conveyed through the tone of your voice, the tone that you're using when you're in the conversation, or the tone in which you're writing with. Posture is extremely important. Okay, my mentor talks about posture all the time. This is the killer. And if you're struggling with closing people into your business, this is going to be a major aha moment for you, and I'm super excited to share it with you. 55% of it has to do with your energy. It's how they pick up on what you're saying energetically. whether it's in a Facebook chat or in a actual phone conversation. So it's what Jeffrey calls your silent power. Your silent power in a conversation with a prospect that you are closing. You're not attempting to close. Stop attempting to close. Stop attempting to close. Stop trying to recruit. Just close. Just do it. That energy that you are sharing in that Facebook chat, on Skype, or on the phone, or in your videos, has more to do with your energy than anything else that's going on. It has more to do with that than anything else. So, my message to you today is get your mindset right. Work on your mindset every single day. Let go of yesterday because it's dead and move on. And every time that you discuss business with anyone, whether they're prospecting you or you're prospecting them or you're just talking with colleagues in the industry, your energy is being picked up unconsciously by the person that you're having a conversation with. They don't even know. If you're portraying weakness or insecurity or desperation or really small bank accounts or really small recruiting levels or whatever it is you're projecting out in your energy in those conversations, it's going to trigger them to start coming up with questions that make you even more uncomfortable. Like, well, how long have you been doing this? And how much do you make? And how many people do you have in your team? When you hear those questions, that is your sign that, boom, you have been delivering a different kind of energy than you intended in the conversation, whether it be on Facebook or on the phone. Understand? So it's time for you to start preparing yourself for phone calls or for Facebook messaging in such a way that gets you in a relaxed state. You know, are you going to be worried? If you were making the money that you want to make, would you be worried about closing a person? No, you would just do it. And if they didn't close, they didn't join you, you wouldn't worry about it. You would move on. So try to put yourself in this position. If you want to make $100,000 a month, you've got to have the habits and the attitude of a $100 a month earner. You have to believe it before you can achieve it. You have to believe it in your mind before you get into those conversations that you don't need one more sale. If you stay in the, well, I just got started and I invested $1,000 and it was the last money I had and I've been spending, $500 a month in auto ship and I just don't have the money right now and God, if I could just recruit some more people, and you think that, and then you get on a phone call with somebody or you get in a message with somebody, they feel it without you saying it. So mindset, that's got to become your number one priority. If you are not closing the amount of people that you need to close into your business in order for you to earn the money that you deserve, then you need to start working on your mindset. You need to start doing that today. So if you love this video, I'm going to tell you something. Right now, one of the greatest things that I have just recently become a part of has been called the Deep Abyss. Okay? We just meet once a month. It's not a big deal. It's not a big, oh my gosh, you got to meet me every second Thursday of the millennial signs and the way the stars hit. You don't have to worry about that. It's just literally the last Thursday of every single month. You get together and you're going to be taught how to get your mind straight. In the meantime, the rest of the month you have access to all the other phone calls that happened. And you also get to have access to a private Facebook group. Now, this is a really great thing for you and I to talk about. This is a really great way for you to be introduced to being partnered with me and inside of my community, because, the heavy hitters are inside of this monthly mastermind. So I want you to go ahead if you're struggling. I mean, if you've got plenty of leads, and you're enrolling, 2 to 10 people a week in your business, you probably don't need to have this conversation with me. But if you're not enrolling 2 to 10 people per week into your business, then you need the Deep Abyss. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the link. You're going to go ahead and check it out. And you're going to go ahead and make a decision today. I'll see you on the other side. Peace.